Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to share with you my tips for navigating the summer sales that we are seeing everywhere at the moment. I've had a few requests on the tips to use when deciding to make a sale purchase. I know it can be really overwhelming. We are seeing great deals absolutely everywhere, but it can be so easy to fall into that trap and make a regret purchase, which I know all of us have done in the past. So hopefully these tips will help you kind of navigate the sales, help you decide what is worth it and what is not, and that will result in some stress-free shopping. The first tip is something that I do go on about quite often, not just when it comes to sale purchasing, and that is to not focus on very trendy pieces. Pieces that are maybe in this season won't necessarily be trendy next season. So if you buy a very trendy piece, you might not end up wearing it next season. So my tip is to rather focus on those classic pieces that we grab to build our capsule wardrobe, pieces that we have in our wardrobes for years and years to come. Maybe you have like a white shirt or white t-shirt that you feel like you need to replace. Now is a good time to do that. So I would stick to more classic pieces. If you love color, you can definitely go for color, but for me, I love to do neutrals in my wardrobe just for easy mix and match and styling. So I would go for classic neutral pieces, and that way I know that I will get a great deal, but that I will actually wear it next season as well. My next tip is to think about making a purchase if you've had your eye on an item for a while. So maybe you saw a piece online or in store at the beginning of the season, but it was just out of your budget, and you didn't feel like spending that amount of money. If it's in the sale now and you're still thinking about it and you still think it's a good idea to add it to your wardrobe, then I would say go ahead, because if you've thought about it for this long and you still want it, chances are you will make it work and get the wear out of it that you should. And another tip that I always give is to come up with at least 5 different outfits with this piece. So that way you'll ensure that you'll at least make it work with what you have in your wardrobe, you'll get the wear out of it, and that it is a versatile piece, meaning that you will be able to wear it a few different ways. So if you've had your eye on it for a while, if it's been on your wish list and in your cart and it's now on sale, it's probably a good idea to get it. So we know that it is the summer sales at the moment, meaning that the majority of the pieces we see on sale are very high summer in-season pieces. And a lot of people might think, okay, I'm not going to spend my money on sale items now on summer pieces because fall is just around the corner, which I don't even want to say out loud, but that is the truth. So you don't want to spend money on something that you'll only wear maybe for the next month and a half. But if you are going on an out-of-season holiday, if you are planning on going someplace where it's nice and warm over the December holidays or over the winter period, then I think now is a good time to pick up those summer pieces for a great price. So think about swimwear specifically. If you're going someplace where you need swimwear or swimsuits, swim cover-ups, that sort of thing, now is actually a good time to purchase those pieces. And swimwear in general is something that doesn't really go out of style. Again, if you go for more classic pieces, then you know you'll wear them for quite a few seasons to come. So if you are going on an out-of-season holiday, now is a good time to pick up pieces that you might need to take along with you. The next tip is to invest in basics. Now this kind of touches on the first tip that I shared, to focus on classic pieces, but the sales are actually a great time to invest in great quality basics, because pieces are reduced, you get a good discount. Now is actually a good time to pick up pieces that are slightly more expensive and higher quality. So for instance, pieces that you know you wear a lot, like blazers, jeans, even accessories like handbags and shoes. Now is a good time to get a great deal on those more expensive pieces that are maybe out of your budget under normal circumstances at regular retail price, but now they are discounted, so it's a good deal because you know you'll get a high quality piece that will last you a very long time, but also a basic that you know you'll get a lot of wear out of. So it's a win-win in every situation, so look out for those higher end, higher quality basics. My next tip is to focus on those transitional pieces, so pieces that you will be starting to get wear out of now, but that will take you right into fall and perhaps the beginning of winter, depending on where you live. So think about pieces like button-up shirts, something that you can start wearing now over a dress or with a midi skirt, even with shorts, but that will look great with some jeans and trousers as we head into the cooler months. Another great thing to look at now is a blazer or a trench coat, something for those in-between days when it's slightly chilly or maybe a bit rainy outside. I know my blazers I wear basically 3 seasons out of the year, same with my trench coats, so I know those will always be a great buy in the sale. So go for those transitional pieces. I'm not referring to like thick sweaters, wool coats, even boots, which we are seeing a bit of in the sales, but those pieces that are kind of all season pieces that are really great staples in your wardrobe. So I would avoid maybe going for really summery fabrics like linen, unless you know that it is something that you will be able to wear for kind of the next 3 or 4 months if you live in a warmer climate, or that you know for sure will be a great addition to your wardrobe even for next year. So maybe avoid those really summery fabrics, but go for those pieces that you can kind of envision yourself wearing right into fall and winter. The last tip is to not get swept up by the amount of discount and the deals that you see, especially online. I know it can sound like a really simple tip, but it is a fact that when it comes to sales and shopping, we just tend to not always act very rationally. So try and not to get too excited when you see something is half price or 70% discount. Follow the tips that I gave you earlier, and that way you won't end up in this position. And if you kind of get excited when you see a deal, put the pieces in your cart and just think about it. I've done it a few times this sale season where I saw something was on sale. It's a really great deal, but it wasn't necessarily on my wish list. It wasn't something that I've had my eye on for a while. So I just put it in my cart and I think about it, I sleep on it, and I haven't made any of those purchases because there are, number one, things that I need more than those pieces, and number two, I've realized that I was just really excited about the deal and the discount, and I might not end up wearing it as much as I think I will. But if those pieces are available next season and I'm still thinking about it, then I know for sure that it will be a good purchase. And you know what? My husband is a really, really wise man, and if I get upset about something that is sold out or not available anymore, then he always says, you know what, in 2 weeks time there will be another one. And that is so true. If you don't get that pair of ballet flats now or that amazing handbag, there will be others. So don't be impatient. Really make considerate purchases and enjoy the sales. They are there to pick up some great deals, but use the tips that I gave you, and hopefully it will be an enjoyable summer sale season for you. And this is not just for the summer sales, this is for sales in general, and these are the tips that I use, and they've really helped me kind of just focus on pieces that I will wear, that I will have in my wardrobe for a very long time and kind of minimize and reduce those regret purchases. So leave your comments down below if you have any other tips when it comes to doing sale shopping. I would love to hear that, and hopefully this video was really helpful to you in case you're really overwhelmed when it comes to the sales. And that is it for today's video. I will see you again in the next video. Bye.